If you start crying, we gotta stop. What's going on?
I just hate that you've been...
I'm okay.
I know. What's up, y'all? We are back to do a committed conversation, sit-down chat with y'all. We talked a few weeks ago about some upcoming topics that we had, and we really wanted to know about your assumptions that you had about us and really debunk them and have some fun and just see what y'all think about us and correct you where you need to be corrected or, reaffirm what you think.
To be completely honest, we did not get a ton of assumptions, and that's either because we're transparent and people feel like they got their questions answered before, or that people were too embarrassed to say what their assumptions were.
Yeah, maybe.
We don't know, but what we do wanted to talk about. Okay, so one of the assumptions that we got was that I was a daredevil of the relationship, and I was, pretty much down to try anything. I would.
Maybe.
I would not. I am open to experiences. I wouldn't say I'm open to all experiences. I wouldn't say I'm the person that's I'll try everything at least once. I'm not that person. But I am a person who wants to live and really live and try things, try new foods, try new places, try new, that type of thing. So I don't inhibit my ability to try new things. So am I a daredevil? I wouldn't say I was a daredevil. I would say we share that equally. So I wouldn't say that I'm the daredevil of the relationship. I would just say both of us are into adventures and exciting things and trying new things.
Yeah. So I would say that I'm maybe a little bit more adventurous outdoors, and maybe a little bit more with food. Like Janae is not willing to eat octopus, and I'm like, okay to try that.
I've eaten octopus.
But I'd say we're both pretty adventurous about, we're open to new experiences and we want to try new things. Mm-hmm. We're not crazy about, I was about to say jumping out of an airplane, but we both want to jump out of an airplane. Right. So we both have a little bit
When we get to 50K, we might do that.
That'll be a fun celebration.
Because when we hit 20K, we did the one chip challenge. When we hit 50K, because I want to do some fun things every time we hit a milestone. So we might jump out of a plane if we hit 50K. So
we might not wait that long.
Run up the numbers.
Honest. We might have to pick a new.
Nope. Yeah, I ain't getting that. No, I'm going to wait until we hit that milestone.
So point proven, I'm more adventurous.
No.
I'm joking.
Not sure if this is an assumption or not, but someone said that we are sweet, kind, and caring. I would say, really, it depends on who you ask.
I mean, we can be very matter of fact about things.
Yeah.
But, our heart is, I would say our heart is in the right place. If we're hard about a topic, it's because
we care.
We care about that.
So that's the caring part of it. I mean, to myself, I care a lot about a lot of things, which is why I'm so passionate and so vocal, and why I do get my feelings hurt, because I care about a lot of people and a lot of issues and a lot of things. So I personally would say that I am kind, caring, and sweet. But again, it depends on who you talk to, and it depends on what we have talked about, because I can be very matter of fact, very let's get this thing done.
Yeah, I think the only time maybe I or we are not sweet, kind, or caring is when we see other people that aren't allowing themselves to be thoughtful of others, and it's maybe I'm just how are you not compassionate for others? And that I feel like that's typically when.
Yeah, when you see somebody else get done wrong.
Yeah, that's when I get upset, and that kind of changes for me. It's still that same heart posture, but I just I don't take too well to people mistreating others or not caring about others who have been mistreated.
Right.
So we got one that said that they assume Janae is the more dominant one in the relationship. I don't know that I would agree that Janae is dominant. Janae is vocal. Janae is the more vocal one in the relationship, and she's better about expressing herself in the relationship, and maybe that comes off as more dominant because I allow her to have her voice and speak what she wants, and I'm...
You allow me?
You know what I mean.
What you mean? Let me know.
that I that I'm grateful for your passions and your interests, and that I want you to continue to always share those. Like, I don't want you to not be yourself, and I don't want you to be silent or mute. Because I think you're more passionate about some stuff than I am, and when you talk about it, I'm gonna let you talk and take the lead on that. And I think the same goes in return. Like, when I'm more passionate about something, you let me take the lead on it.
So when I first saw the question, read the question, I was a little like, because the person who wrote it, like, no whatever to them.
Yeah.
It's just, I feel that it's a stereotype that in relationships like this, that Black women are dominant, and there's nothing wrong with being dominant, but oftentimes towards Black women, the word dominant is seen as a negative thing and used in a negative way, and white men are presented to be docile.
That's what I was gonna say.
People.
Yeah, docile, like weak.
And it's irritating, to be completely honest. One, because it doesn't give room for who we are as people outside of what ethnic group we belong to. For example, I am me because I am me. It is my personality. If I had John's personality and he had my personality, people would not blink an eye, right? But because I am me and God made me how I am, I'm vocal, I'm passionate, I laugh loud, I love hard. John is those things as well, but he has more of a
So like laid back and like
very laid back,
reserved.
Very laid back, very reserved. I feel like when my character traits are in a woman, especially a Black woman, it gets villainized, demonized, and we are said to be aggressive and dominant, right? Yeah. But when it's in the package of a male, it's said to be, something that's admirable.
That's a leader. That's a strong leader. But to let a woman do it, and she's now, and especially a Black woman, she's now the strong, mean Black woman. The dominant one. Especially
and again,
if it's
dominant is not a bad thing. It's just when that word is used to weaponize to, like, especially towards a Black woman, to make her, come off in a certain light, then it's just like, So when I read it, like, I was just like, oh, well, that's a real live assumption that I'm pretty sure a lot of people have, but it has more to do with who I am and my personality instead of really anything else. Am I dominant? Was it that I'm dominant in a relationship or just dominant in general?
I think they maybe said in the relationship.
Yeah. So I guess let me just say this. I am a dominant woman because I am a powerhouse woman, period. No matter if it's in a relationship with him, in a friendship with someone else, as a coach, as a leader, as a speaker, as a sister, as a friend, I am a powerhouse, period. And I don't shy away from that, no matter what facet of life I'm in or what interactions I'm having with people. So in our relationship, I am very aware that this is a partnership, and as such, I try to treat it as a partnership. I'm not trying to dominate him. He's not trying to dominate me. That kind of goes back to the video that we did talking about our take on submission in marriage. So I would actually say neither one of us are dominant. We're co-dominant, if anything.
Yeah, I think maybe where part of that's like people applying that stereotype to us is due to the fact that in these committed conversation type situations that we record for this channel, Janae is more comfortable in this arena. She has, throughout her entire life, been able to and had to, and thus is stronger with navigating through difficult times, difficult conversations, and I haven't had to. One, I was raised like this in my family. Two, I'm a white man, so like I just kind of had it and have it on easy street, if you will. Man versus woman, like I don't know that that's it. I wouldn't really say that. Men aren't taught to really harness their emotions, but that doesn't mean we don't like feel them and like have the same feelings about everything. But so maybe people think that Janae is dominant because she's more vocal in these situations, and you might see over the course of our channel that's changed, and I've begun to speak up more and more, and I'm still not as comfortable as Janae is with her emotions and with dealing with these tough conversations, and I'm still growing in that. And to be honest, that's like one of the things that I really need to work on in our marriage, is being able to speak about our emotions. But that doesn't, like Janae said, that doesn't mean that she's the dominant one. She's just stronger in this arena of these types of conversations, and so sometimes she leads them, or is more vocal, or maybe has the right words to use in these conversations more so than I have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think just I guess a little behind the scenes backstory, that it often gets confused because John is like searching for or trying to dig deep to try to figure out what he's trying to say, and because we are married, it's just like I know him, so I'm like, I think he's trying to say this, and it's just like yeah I'm trying to say that. So it's not me trying to interrupt him or overtalk him. Like I know this man. Yeah. Like
that's a frustrating thing to me, is like people who are like, let the man speak, and I'm like, I'm trying to speak, but I'm not like doing it, and she's helping me to speak by helping me to find the words and to like express what I'm trying to say. So I'm grateful for that, and I wish it wasn't construed, and like as Janae said, I wish you weren't villainized for that,
right?
Because that breaks my heart. Because if y'all knew her heart, like,
yeah. What? I mean, and I do sometimes interrupt. It's something that I'm working on. So
we all do.
Two things can be true.
We all do.
Yeah.
But okay.
If you start crying, we gotta stop. What's wrong?
I just hate that you've been.
I'm okay.
I know you are, and I know you always will be. What?
I mean, it definitely sucks.
It was like I was saying this morning, like with the black girl who was with her white friends, like.
Yeah, it's a spectrum. It's a spectrum.
This video's new Subbie Shoutout goes out to Marilyn O and Lydia Riddick. We just want to say thank you for being a member of the tribe and welcome to it. If you want to be featured in a future video's new Subbie Shoutout, hop down in the comments and let us know you're new. So this one was a funny one to me. Little change of pace from the last topic. Said I assume that Janae is more of an introvert and John is more of an extrovert. I think we're both.
Yeah, I think it's called omnivert.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, like definitely both. I'm definitely both.
It depends on the day and the mood and how we slept the night before, and
the sun out, if it's rainy, if I'm constipated.
Right. Am I watching sports or talking about cars, or are we like, is it a race topic? Like what's the conversation at hand? Who are we around? If it's Janae's friends, yeah, Janae's the more extrovert. Maybe not. I feel like I'm pretty extroverted around your friends too.
That's what I'm saying. Like we good in social settings, and we good at the house. We good around new people, and we good around people we didn't know for 10 years. We good with older people. We good with younger people. But when we want our time together, we take it. When we want our time alone, it's separate from each other. We take it. So it's literally both.
Yeah, I think we both have our niches that we're more comfortable. Like,
yeah, he loves old people.
That's what I was gonna say.
Old
Strangers?
people is his. Oh my God, and don't let them be strangers. That's his soft spot. Like, oh, I met the cutest old man today. I met the cutest old woman. It don't matter. Black, white, Chinese. Like, it don't matter. As long as they're an old person, that's John's sweet spot.
Yeah, this lady last night was speaking to me. Was that last night or 2 nights ago? Speaking to me in Mandarin.
2 nights ago.
And man, this little old, I'm assuming Chinese, if she was speaking Mandarin, lady, it just touched my heart. Yeah, it's both of us. We're both introverted. Like, I need days to recharge. Janae needs days to recharge.
I need more days to recharge. I think it's because I'm so electric.
She's electric.
That when my zaps are out, I need time.
Janae's got a bigger cup to refill. I'll put it like that.
Okay, I'll take that. So the next assumption is that we keep God in the center of our marriage. So I would say for the most part that's true. I would also say that our relationship with God is a spectrum where we're stronger sometimes than we are other times, depending on like tragedy or depending upon just emotions and where we are. I think that one of our goals for 2021 is definitely to get to know God in a brand new way, in a fresh way, in a relational way, both as individuals and together. I know when we were living on our own, if y'all don't know, we live with his parents, just in case y'all knew, we get new people all the time. When we were living on our own, we were better about like praying together and doing different things together. But then when we moved back here and moved in, we kind of got complacent. So I would say we have been a tad bit stagnant as it relates to experiencing God together. But I have been doing things, on my own to strengthen the relationship that I have with God. And I'm assuming John does as well, but God is the center of our marriage. He is the bedrock of our marriage. He is the cornerstone of our marriage. In times of hurt, pain, happiness, joy, confusion, we always go back to him. And I want for like the rest of 2021, even for the rest of our lives, for our relationship with God, the relationship what we share, I want it to be like easy in that it's just like natural. Like, oh my God, this is what God told me today. And it very much so is like that, but I just kind of want it in a deeper, richer way. Yeah,
I will say, I think that pandemic, I feel like we had kind of gotten into a flow once we came back to Memphis. We had a Bible study that we were going to nearly weekly. Like I was going out and reading the word at a coffee shop pretty regularly, and then pandemic shut churches down. It shut, coffee shops down. So that's no excuse, but
you got to remember we were heavy listening to Transformation Church.
Yeah,
we were definitely heavy with it.
We were still plugged in online and via remote church. We just didn't have the small group aspect. And sometimes you just got to peel away yourself to your own quiet time. And I didn't do a good job of that when the pandemic hit.
Yeah, and I definitely was especially around the
George Floyd.
Yeah, I was definitely talking to God a lot. Just questions, just hurt, just crying. That's one of the reasons that we took the random road trip that we took. We got in the car, thought we were gonna stay somewhere for a night, ended up being on the road for 3 weeks, and we'll link that road trip, all of those road trip vlogs up there. But yeah, so I would say God is definitely at the center of our marriage. It ebbs and flows, and we are working to get to I don't want to even say a new normal. I want to say a just continual renewal. Now that we are about to move again, I honestly think things are going to definitely shift and change because we will heavily be relying on him for next steps.
Big time. I agree with Janae in that. I'll rehash what you said. It's a bit of a spectrum with us, and that's one of the things I'm looking forward to most with this new Supernatural Summer 2.0 for us is plugging in deeper and deeper and deeper, and I want to know the word and have it written on my heart deeply, and I'm going to spend a lot of time doing that in this next chapter. So let's do it together. Serious.
Okay.
I've said it before, but I'm serious.
Okay. Well, I'm deconstructing a few things right now. God, I just want to know God in such a different way. Just such a different way.
Completely. I don't want it to be. I want my relationship with him to be based on my relationship and my experience with him, and not what anybody tells me that it should be, or not the way don't want my prayer language to look like anything other than a natural conversation with him.
Right.
So, and I want our relationship together with him to be our relationship with him.
Yeah. Really quick, I get so many questions about these frames when I wear them. I'm going to leave a link right here. I got them from this online eyeglass brand. I'm going to leave a link in the description box below, and if you use that link, you will actually get $5 off your purchase. I'm going to leave the style number in the description box as well, so you will know exactamento what it is, what style, and you can get your pair just like this if you want to.
Yep.
Also, we are now at 12, 13 Patreons. We on the come up, y'all.
Yeah, y'all. We appreciate it.
Yes.
We deeply appreciate y'all's support, y'all's commitment to us, and just supporting us on this journey.
It's different, man.
Enabling us to continue doing this and to grow this and just to the next step.
Yeah. So to all of our Patreons, thank y'all so I know in the YouTube space you hear people say thank you, and but truly, if I could hug you and hold your hand so you could really understand what we mean, what we say when we say thank you, and that we appreciate it, and from the bottom of our heart, you can join our Patreon for as low as $2, and to our $2 Patreons, we love you just as much as our other tiers. It's no judgment. Anything helps us to continue to shoot video and upgrade our equipment and upgrade our live streaming equipment. We just appreciate it just so very much. So we're going to leave a link to our Patreon right here. We're going to leave it in the description box below. We're also going to leave a link to our newsletter. Sign up for our newsletter so you can be the first to know when we go live, because we're going to be doing a lot of lives in the next few weeks, next few months. So sign up for our newsletter so you will know and be alerted and notified that we are going live and when we are going to drop a premiere video, so you can come on and live chat with us. So if you are watching this as we are premiering it, that means you are over here with us or under there if you're watching it on your phone, and we are live chatting with you right now. Yeah. So we are going to drop our links, our Instagram links in the chat over here, so you can follow us on Instagram right now. So I can hit 15K and Baby Bear can hit his goal of 5K. We'll wait a couple seconds to let y'all click that link over there. Sign up. Follow us on the gram.
Great content delivered
fresh,
hot off the presses.
Y'all clicked. Y'all click them links over there or under there. Y'all following us? We Instagram fam now. Perfect.
Appreciate that.
We appreciate that. So yeah, until next time. Bye.
Be blessed. Huge shout out to all of our supporters on Patreon. We have a goal of 100 subscribers, and we appreciate all of your support, which enables us to upgrade our equipment to produce more and better quality content. Thanks so much. Until next video, be blessed.